Hey everybody, Brandon from the sAs, the Snack Food Appreciation Society, with you here. This week I've got CameraMan Alex as my co-host as I search for a replacement for that bastard Terminator Tony T who went and hit me with a scoop shovel.
What a heel move. Has he been learning from the heel Will?
I think he might have. My head still hurts from that. You're still fired, Tony. Fired. You're not going to be able to taste what we're going to try today on OtR, and we'll be right back to show you what it is, to tell you more about it, and then we'll taste it later on. Alright, OtR back with you here for a Tuesday. We are at Arthur Treacher's Fish and Chips on Lee Highway in Fairfax, Virginia. Can't really see much out there because of all this rain. You do see the classic Arthur Treacher sign in the distance right there.
You see that poor gentleman riding his bicycle without any kind of rain gear?
Absolutely. Hope he makes it home with a little bit of dryness. But anyway, we are here today next to the laundromat and next to Mary's Kitchen, or Mary's Restaurant, which has pollo a la brasa, which is indeed very, very familiar to us here in this area. Anyway, we are here today to check out basically fish and chips. Alex got combo number one, which is just fish, chips, and hush puppies,
as well as a drink for $6.69 plus the tax. They didn't give me a receipt, but I wasn't that worried.
Mine, I got number 4, which is the fish and chicken combo with chips and hush puppies for $7.39. So a little bit more when you get chicken in there. I guess chicken is harder to catch or something. I don't know.
Hard to tell.
Anyway,
you might have more pieces overall.
Perhaps. Looks like yeah. Perhaps I do have more. Anyway, looks really, really good. Nice and deep fried goodness. Very British and everything.
Car smells amazing right now.
It sure does. We'll be right back to taste this stuff and to tell you more about it. All right, we're back. This stuff looks extremely tasty. It smells even better than it tastes.
Yes, indeed.
Holy crap. They gave us a plethora of sauces. We've got tartar sauce here, which of course is something that you would use with fish. Got lots of ketchup.
I also grabbed some malt vinegar.
That was a good move.
Heinz around all the way.
Now, one thing I also have to say is they got the cool branded cups here from Arthur Treacher's that are styrofoam. And if you know me and you know how much I like Pepsi, you know what I like to drink my Pepsi in, and that's a styrofoam cup. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I got the fruit punch, and it actually reminds me of a fruit punch they used to sell at my former and his current work, Belmont. And it was, we had a vending machine from the Coca-Cola company. And for whatever reason, every once in a while, the Coca-Cola guy would come by and stock it. And when he did stock it, he put in some fruit punch from Coca-Cola. And that stuff was great. And this stuff really reminds me a lot of that. Just completely sugary and just an overload of just, you know, raw fruit flavor.
All right. Yep. I do miss having that soda machine, but it's probably a good thing it's not there.
Yeah.
All right. So we've got some nice fish and chips and chicken and hush puppies going on here. Let me see if I can pick up a piece of this.
Holy mackerel, that's a big piece of fish.
Show it to you. I think that might... Is that fish? Yeah, okay. There you go.
And it, of course, is not breaded, but it is battered.
Battered fish. Absolutely. Oh, that might actually be the chicken.
Well, it's all
wait. No, this is the chicken. Okay, so this is the chicken, and this is the fish. All right.
And then you've got your fries that are not your typical fry, actually, because they're not a steak fry, really, because they've sort of got a wave action on the edge here.
Mm-hmm. This is a thick cut potato chip.
But they're big fries.
That is a chip.
Indeedy.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and try out this fish to start things off.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and try one of these fries. That's a really good fry. Yeah, we'll get that later. All right.
Now I will try the chicken.
Get some dropping fries left and right, but that is what it is.
Those are snacks for future passengers.
Mm-hmm.
And fry.
Now, of course, I didn't actually get a piece of chicken, so I have less things to try. So the other thing we did get as well is, of course, the classic seafood side, hush puppies.
Every seafood restaurant has these. The standard bearer probably being your Long John Silver. Let's see how they stack up.
All I gotta say is wow. Very impressed all the way around.
I'm mostly with you there. But you didn't try the chicken, so...
That's true. Yeah, no, I could see how a seafood place, the chicken might be a little weak, but I mean, these hush puppies are really good. They've got just that little, you know, accompanying seafood flavor that goes with them.
Yeah, and that corn taste is in there. But they're really, really crunchy is what I like about these ones. They're crispy enough at Long John's and at other places, but the whole thing is really crunchy until you get to the inside on this, and then you get to that soft, sweet breading. It's a really good taste with those seasonings.
And you can tell it's fresh.
Definitely tasty there. I would give the hush puppies a thumbs up myself.
Oh, most definitely.
The fries, I think they could use a little bit of salt or something. Outside of that, they're perfectly constructed. Very crunchy on the outside, very nice and potatoey on the inside. Pretty much how you would expect a British chip to be if you were to think about a British chip.
No, I really like these a lot. The chips, I'd probably give them 7/8. Because again, they could use a little salt for the American taste, but I think once you mix in some vinegar, they're just going to be amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say about 7/8 on those two. Just a little bit of something else would make them perfect. As for the aforementioned chicken that he did not taste, but I did, just not much flavor going on in the actual chicken. The batter tasted good. The oil that they use to cook it tastes really nice. Nice and fresh, but it had no actual flavor to the chicken itself, so I can't go any higher than like a half of a thumb up on that. There's just no flavor to the chicken. It was like biting into a sponge on the inside almost in terms of the flavor, so not much going on there. Now the main event being the fish.
That's really good.
That is really good. Really flaky on the inside.
Yeah, I know, I've just been like looking at it. It's awesome.
Very, very crunchy on the outside. Actual good flavor without being funky fish like you can sometimes get where it's just too fishy. I can't say anything bad about this fish, so good price, great value, all around good stuff. I'm giving that a thumbs up.
Yeah, no, I definitely thumbs up. I just wish they were closer, because I mean, the quality of the fish you can get at like a Wendy's or a McDonald's or whatever, you know, quick fast food is just not nearly the same. And unfortunately, Long John's is almost as far away as this place is in the grander scheme of things. So honestly, if I had the choice, I'd probably come here, but I really do need to get over to the Long John's and check that out, because it's been a long time.
They also have desserts at the Arthur Treachers, and I happened to see the sign as I was getting rung up that you can get 2 of these desserts for $2. They are called Lemon Love, and what it is appears to be a deep-fried lemon pie. Absolutely.
Old school McDonald's.
You can see the little bubbles on the surface from where it fried and bubbled up. Got a real creepy looking fellow with an umbrella walking in front of us right now.
Now, the one thing that was great about our whole experience there is basically you heard them calling back every order, and you saw the lady putting all the fish right in.
And you heard the bubbles, and yeah, it was great.
It was all happening right there. So there's nothing sitting under a light.
Not at all. All right, well, let's check out this deep fried delicacy, shall we?
It's like somebody took one of those lemon
Oh, wow.
lemon bars and they liquefied it and they put it inside of an apple pie.
Oh, good lord. That's amazing.
No, this is an evil creation coming out here. There is a lot of love.
You got some lava-esque creamy yellow junk on the inside that's burning my fingers so bad.
Yeah, you gotta be careful about that.
It's like a lemon pudding-esque type gel on the inside that's just really tasty and not too tart. The crust tastes amazing because it doesn't taste like the fish and everything. You know, sometimes you go to a place like this and
Oh, the fish oil, yeah.
everything tastes like the fish. This doesn't taste like the fish. The fish tastes great, but you don't want this to taste like the fish, and this doesn't taste like that. This tastes like a thumbs up.
It tastes like lemon, and it tastes like love, and it tastes like a thumbs up. That sounds about right.
And it tastes like it's time for me to take some cholesterol medicine. In terms of Arthur Treacher's being in this area, there used to be one on Duke Street. There used to be one on Route 1. My only real Arthur Treacher's relatable, this is about 4 years ago. I was dating this girl, sleeping away an afternoon one day, and all of a sudden, I'm awoken by a smack on the back and a bellow of, "Arthur Treacher's!" And I'm like, what? What the hell? And she just has this wide-eyed look in her eye and goes, "Arthur Treacher's." I'm like, what about it? She goes, "We have to go to Arthur Treacher's." So she gets online, looks up all the locations on the internet, and I think she found that this was the only one at that point even that was still open. And we didn't end up going. But anyway, it was just kind of strange that a girl would go bolt upright out of a dead sleep and scream Arthur Treacher's.
Yeah, no, this is definitely not, I think, a fast food place on most people's mind, unless it's really just your absolute favorite.
Yeah.
And it's great. I mean,
is.
there's no reason it shouldn't be when it comes to seafood.
Absolutely. So good trip all the way around, other than a little bit of inclement weather here on the OTR British Special.
Yeah, might be moving back in, it looks like.
Looks like it might be. So you guys got to stay dry, and you also got to join the sAs by clicking on the link down below. We have a lot of awesome people, the most cool people in the world, you know what I'm saying. Also, follow us on Twitter at BrandonReichSAS, at A Brick in the SAS, hashtag Snack Society. Subscribe to the channel to get us to 1,000 views. How some of these guys out there are at 1,000 or 1,000 subscribers rather. How some of these guys out there are at 1,000 subscribers and we're not there yet just perplexes me, man. Tell your father, tell your mother, tell your mother's brother and his sister too to join the sAs and subscribe. And also that's it. We're going to try to stay dry and eat some fish. In the meantime, in between time, I'll see you next time.
Stay safe, humanoids.
Bye-bye.